Alright guys, how you all doing tonight? If you can see and hear me, give me a thumbs up. Hold on, I shut my window, it's freezing in here. A few technical difficulties as always starting tonight. There you go, Johnny's first in. Johnny, evening. How you doing, buddy? Alan, Northern Ireland, Alan. Hi, mate. Brooksfoot is in the house. Right, time to crack this bottle on. What a day at work. What a day at work. And there we go, Invisible Camper's in as well. How you doing, buddy? What's all up to this weekend? I'm not camping this weekend, but going for a wee explore. A wee walk around Archer Hills hopefully tomorrow. Hi Johnny, Alan Visible. Same Ali, what a fucking day. You working this weekend, Johnny? Or have you got a rare weekend off? Did you manage to get that job finished for the other week? There he is, camping with Craig. How's things, Craig? Hey, I'll let you into a wee secret. The technical difficulties I was having tonight was I fell asleep on the couch, I was shattered. I just woke up about 8:30 there. I was like, fuck, they're live. Still on that job, mate. Shattered, mate, been mental work. I think that's the same with everybody here. Johnny's saying it's mental work. It was absolutely insane at work for me today. Alan, what do you think of the Fire Maple X2? The Fire Maple X2, the Star X2? Yeah, I've had it over a year now. I love the Fire Maple Star X2. In fact, where is it? I've got it lying about somewhere. Oh, it's in the kitchen. Yeah, I love it. How did you buy one, Alan? Did forget it in that last camp right enough. Hence why I had to improvise with a Pringles tube. I'm knackered and I'm retired. What have you been up to, Alan? Not bought it yet? Yeah, definitely recommend it, mate. See, you're going to pay the price of a jet boil, but you've also got an Alp kit, brew kit as well. That's fairly decent. Seen Camping with Craig use that, but yeah. I love the Fire Maple Star. Quick, easy. Sometimes I like to take some other stoves, like a wee alcohol stove or a hexy stove, just to mix it up. It's always good to have, like, I usually always carry a wee alcohol stove just as a backup. In case the gas doesn't work or something. You can feck off of that. Getting that yellow bar that comes across the screen. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Doesn't want to start this crap tonight. Sometimes a little yellow bar comes up and then it just goes away. Camping with Craig, the Fire Maples laughed at when it first came out. Now it's the main contender, crank back kit. Yeah, I think people realised the price difference between the jet boil and the Fire Maple and stuff, and for performance, it's, yeah, maybe not quite as fast as the jet boil, but almost as. Just depends what sort of camp you're going on. If you want to get something out, you get a quick brew on, yep, it's good for that. But if you're on a woodland camp or something and there's no rush, a wee gas stove, a wee alcohol stove, or whatever you've got, a wee Etsy stove, Hexy stove, or just put a pot over the fire. But yeah, if you're in a rush, yeah, it's definitely good for that. Good stove. I was unlucky enough to get a dud one. Thread was fixed on the bit where you screw the gas can in, so just check it before you set it off. I think you were just unlucky there, Rooks, yeah, because I know a few people have got fire maples and stuff and they say, yeah, good bits of kit, but it's like anything in it, you can get a dodgy jet boil, just depends. Doesn't matter how quick I've yet to meet a camp on the rush. I'm thinking more along the lines of sort of hikers and stuff who are up the hills and that, the Monroe baggers and stuff. Yeah, you got a quick pit stop, make a brew, don't want to spend too much time. These sort of campers, the sort of high level campers. Alan, is X2 the best one to get? Depends what your budget is, mate. What's your budget? MSR never fails, best stove ever. There you go. I'm sure all the guys will chip in with some recommendations for you. I'm sure Craig will say the Alp Kit Brew Kit, which he's got, is decent. Probably a couple of guys in here with the jet boils who say they're decent. I was unlucky with it. May have been the jobs worth cloning the same stove. It may have been, yeah. Do you still get them? The Jobsworth ones. So remember, you've got the Jobsworth ones, obviously you've got the Fire Maple Star, the Alp Kit Brew Kit, and you had the OEX Takana. I don't know if they still sell the OEX Takana. They were a similar type thing, OEX Takanas. Yeah, the Alp Kit is great, but I love my Solo Windmaster and a titanium pot. I take it that's the style you're looking for, Alan. You're looking for the stove built in with a pot and stuff. Yeah, it's not just any stove you're wanting. Get a BRS 3000T as a backup, Outdoor Gear Essentials, yeah. The Jobsworth was really good, really good. Yeah, you got a lot of snobs saying yeah this and that about it, but yeah, never managed to get myself one. I think they were retailing at about £35 if I remember right, the Jobsworths. 25 grams, only 15 quid, yep. I said I just recently got a wee stove, a wee sort of fire maple, just a wee lightweight stove. Can't remember, TS200 or something. I've still to use. I actually took in that last camp, I forgot I had it with me, as I probably said in the video when I was looking for a stove, and I just found that. Which I ended up no using because we just done everything over the fire. There was always a fire on, so Mark had his wee billy pot, so we just let boiling water over the fire and that saved gas. Might as well, if you're on that sort of camp, you've got a fire, use that, save your gas, makes sense. Alan, is it good for cooking, i.e. frying pan, pots, etc.? To be honest with you, Alan, I've only ever used it once, and it was just to fry up some sausages, and it was okay. Because it is it's fairly wide, so it's got no bad coverage on your pan. I know that some of the wee tiny stoves you get, it's just like, you get the centre burn in the frying pan, but yeah, this is fairly wide, but I said I've only ever used it once, so. And it was only for sausages, so, and it was fine, it fried my sausages. I don't know if anybody's used a bit more extensively and can get a better review on it, but yeah, for boiling water it's brilliant, and it says I've used it. Sorry, I think I'd set a few alarms on my phone in case I fell asleep and missed a live, which I did. Talking about BRS 3000, Ali, I messaged Ethan to give him that stove a week ago and he never replied. I see if he wants it. Right, I'll get in touch with him. In fact, there's Dovecoats up. Yo, Ali, Dovecoats, how you doing? There you go, Craig's just sent a message talking about Ethan. You pass that message on to Ethan, Dove. Sorry, I'll just turn this music off. Yeah. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, somebody just messaging me. If you're talking to me, Alan, the BRS, it's tiny. If you use a pan, you have to move the pan constantly to spread the heat. It's not for everyone or every dish, but I'm good at mucking about like that. David, Mick, happy Friday everyone. How we doing? Ali, like the hoodie, wears the matching joggies. I was still to find the matching joggies, David. But one of the guys at work, his missus works for a brewery, and he came in the other day with a Buckfast Willie hat, so he's going to try and acquire me a Buckfast hoodie hat. So then, yeah, I just need to get the joggies to get the full setup. Ethan will be on soon, and we'll message Craig in about 30 minutes. Right, cheers, Dove. He's out camping, Dove, tonight. Simon Solo, I went camping Monday night, used my new little camping gas heater, was luxury. Simon, I think I actually watched that video. Yeah, I think a lot of the video was in the dark. You went out late, didn't you? Yeah, I think you showed you the wee carbon monoxide alarm and stuff. Alan, cheers guys, good info. Sorted, David, welcome. Why, hello there my good sir. Harry boy, how you doing? How's work today, Harry? Good mate, good yourself. Crazy day at work, Harry, crazy day at work. I think that's the theme of the night. Everybody's had a bad day at work. It was alright, average. Just glad it's the weekend. Get another hike in. Is it a long one you're going on, Harry? Is it hiking a wild camp or just a day hike? Adventure Nomad. I love the snicky thumbnail. Cheers. I just thought I'd change it up a wee bit. Something to get a wee bit of a laugh. By the way, it's not actually mean a gimp mask. I don't own a gimp mask anymore. But yeah, the plan for me is just a wee day hike tomorrow, up the hills and looking for some caves. Just going on a wee recce. Won't be filming anything probably, just might take a few pictures for the old Instagram and stuff. Harry Rambles. Going back to the Lake District, hiking wild camp, Sheffield Pike. Basically settled score on the disaster of a hike where I failed to hike in wild camp at 2 weekends ago. That's it. If you don't succeed at first, try again. That's what I'm doing. That was about a year and a half ago. I was going to camp in some caves up at Arica. Ended up falling down the side of a rock face, sprained my ankle. And I always said I was going to go back, try and find these caves to camp in. So I'm going out searching for them tomorrow. I'm not actually going to stay in it overnight, but I just want to find out where they are for 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time I'm going on a camp, and hopefully I'm going to find them. Giving too much away here, but yeah, that's the plan. Return to the caves. He owns a gimp suit with built-in mask now. That reminds me, Craig, do you want that suit back? As I said, I'm retired, so you're lucky you get holidays. How long have you been retired, Alan? Harry Rambo sounds good, mate. Hope you find some good caves. Yeah, these caves are legendary in Scotland, apparently. They're quite hard to find. They're quite well hidden. But yeah, back in the early 1900s and that, people used to gather in these caves from like people from the sort of high society, people from the lower society, the tenements of Glasgow and stuff, used to all get away for the weekend, go hiking the hills and stuff, and they just drop in these caves. And basically the entrance to sleep in these caves was, you threw a few sausages, you threw a few eggs on the fire, you had like a wee fire in the middle. There was a natural sort of hole in the wall of the cave, which was like a natural chimney, the smoke on it, so everybody would just gather, have a few drinks. Everybody would mix, as I said, from high society, low society, everybody would mix, just threw a few things into the frying pan, and yeah, sounds brilliant. So I want to try and find this cave and sort of, yeah, just sleep in it myself overnight, see what it's like. Lot of snow coming our way next week, Ali. I know I won't be able to get out next week. So he's got to be man next week, unless I can get him out camping. He's becoming more receptive to the idea of coming out camping with me, so Harry Rambles, exactly. You will, haha, sounds good. Rooksfoot, so any new kit, any bargains? Wiggle.com has a merino wool buff for a £5, $3.55 postage. If you can't make order up to 20 quid. And I scored an unopened but a little bit rusty 5 litre tin of Fab Cell. Nice one. Hey, has anybody got found any camping bargains recently? I think my last bit of kit was a wee stove I got for Colin Outdoor Gear Essentials, and my wee keychain torch thing. Yeah, I know. Once I get this new job, I'll need to treat myself. Don't fall in a hole and hurt your leg again. Yeah, it's probably going to be quite frosty and quite cold tomorrow, so yeah, I'll need to watch what I'm doing. But it's hard trying to find directions online. It's like sort of semi-secret. These caves are just rough directions online, looking for them. A good challenge for yourself to find them would definitely be rewarding, and that natural chimney sounds cool. Yep, definitely. I'm retired at 50, now 64, but I've been on company pension. You jammy sod, Alan. Well in. Oh, by the way, my youngest daughter is 12. Your youngest daughter is 12 and you're 64? Fair play, big man, fair play. Last thing I got was Kapulka plates, bowls and cups. Good, I said I like my Kapulka plates. Take trekking poles. Only time I take trekking poles with me is if I'm going on the hills, and the only time I use them is when I'm coming downhill and I've not been on the hills for a while. But yeah, I like the trekking poles for going downhill. It's always harder, especially on my knees going downhill. I don't know, probably a few of the guys who regularly do the hills and stuff will find that it's going downhill, you need to... yeah, it's going downhill, you need the trekking poles. I don't even know if the trekking poles would do me much good, Rooks, because it's more like scrambling up. I think trekking poles would just get in the way. It's like almost proper climbing to get to the caves. Just Jamie, camping bargains always come from old backstreet surplus shops. Very hard to find these days, old surplus shops, mate. I know in Glasgow there was like a sort of a shop in the city centre, and yeah, there used to be a few old army surplus shops and sort of schemes and back streets, as you say, Jamie, but very hard to find with the surplus shops. Alan, my wife is 20 years younger than me, and no, I wasn't married before. Again, fair play, big man, fair play. Love has no age. My ex was 10 years younger than me. Camping with Craig. I got 2 Abu spinning rods from Bernardo's for £5. Craig is the man to speak to if you want bargains. Craig always gets the bargains. Hiking poles are a godsend. I think I've just got a cheap pair of Quasha hiking poles, but yeah, I use them when I need to. I said the only time I'll use hiking poles is like obviously if I'm hiking in anywhere that's got some elevation, and as I said, it's mainly for the descent. Always take at least one pole in case you injure yourself. Sod looking for sticks with a twisted ankle. Yep, true. Human knees ain't good for downhill. They ain't. When I done Ben Lomond a couple of years back, yeah, the hiking poles were a godsend coming downhill. Here's your camper. Good evening, campers. Alan, how you doing, buddy? How's things? Just Jamie, still loads in Yorkshire, pal. Well, you're lucky then. Or maybe I've just not been looking in the right places. That's one place I like, down the Yorkshire Dales. Simon Solo, the Carrymore Panther 2 tent was the last kit I bought. $64.99 from Sports Direct. A big one-man tent rather than a two-man tent. Ooh, I've had issues with Carrymore stuff. Yeah, not a fan of Carrymore stuff. Got a pair of Carrymore boots, and yeah, they were falling apart on me after like 3-4 months. There's just Jamie. There he is. Big Wally. Evening guys. Wally, how you doing? Ali, there's a surplus army store in Kinnan Park. Alan, there used to be. I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's turned into like a fabric shop. Like I saw an Asian fabric shop. Last time I remember, a couple of years ago anyway. But I remember that used to be army surplus shop, used to be there. But I don't think it's there anymore, mate. Willie's got his doors out in a coastal camp tonight with Keith. What's the weather like, Willie? I take you out on the East Coast, yep. Alan, if I was to live in England, it would be Yorkshire. Yeah, Yorkshire people sound like, yeah. Met a few guys in the army for Yorkshire and that, always a good laugh. Yorkshire people are chilled out as well. You alright, lad? Bag home, champion lad. Sorry, that was a bad accent. Yeah, Rooksfoot's surprised he has time while he thought he was too busy posting shots of the snow camp. Yeah, Harry Rambles do love those fabric shops though, gotta admit, something magical about them. Yeah, Harry, yeah. Truly magical about them, aye. Simon Solo, yes, I think Carrymore have gone downhill since Sports Directive took over. Yeah, it's poor quality stuff, I think. Don't get me wrong, the boots all they bought were £50, but you expect them to last more than 3 months. They're just like for work boots about Carrymore. Work boots, just the usual sort of black leather type, but yeah. I moved there from Oakland's industrial estate near Mary Hill. Alright. Sports Direct may be taking over wiggle and chain reaction cycles too, so expect quality to nosedive. Yeah, I know Sports Direct, you get things cheap on that, but yeah. It's not the best quality with some things. Alan, just have to look who owns Sports Direct and says it all. Exactly. The fucking fat man. Saying that, back when Carrymore wasn't a Sports Direct brand, I remember I had a Carrymore waterproof jacket, and yeah, that was fairly decent until I fell into a fire and I burnt it. Harry Rambles, exactly, completely ruined Newcastle United. Yeah, and try to, I wouldn't even go into it. Rooks are all scheduled, mate. Alex, still in Kinnan Park, 81 Vermont Street, Kinnan Park. Yeah, I know. I used to go to school, Alan, right round the corner from where that wee army surplus shop. But yeah, I thought it was gone. Well, that was the wrong element it was designed for. Yeah, I know, Rooks. I know. So anyway, Willie, he's got a fire on the go. He's just using a stove for a heat. Say hi to Keith for me. And yeah, this year I'll try and go in a camp with you, Keith, and hopefully Sam again, mate. As long as you don't slag my bungee set up for my hammock. You can teach me how to do a good ridge line, Willie. Oh, 2 secs. Got that thing coming up on YouTube again, the wee yellow bar. Yep, it's disappeared. Back to excellent connection. Rooksfoot, yeah, show him how it's done bungee style, Ali. It's quick and easy. It's quick and easy, especially if it's raining. Fucking 2 bungees. I said I can get the full tarp set up in 2 minutes. Bungee 1 tree, bungee another tree, what, 40 seconds. And then yeah, I've usually got strings, pegs, peg out the bottom. Job's a good one. Don't get me wrong, if the weather's okay and you get time to fart about, yeah, set up your ridge lines and stuff like that, but yeah, it's going to keep you dry. That's the main thing, it's going to keep you dry. Right, so who else is out camping? Is anybody else out camping apart from Willie? I know Harry, you're off out tomorrow. Ayrshire camper, I know you're off camping for a wee while. Simon Solo, are you out camping tonight? Said I'm just off out for a wee day hike tomorrow, hopefully exploring some caves. Camping with Craig. I wish I'm working again tomorrow. Craig, you're not working Saturdays, are you? It's the only time you get off the weekend. Is it just a wee shift, or you're not doing like an overnighter, are you? Aye, tomorrow. Yep, I know you're out tomorrow, Harry. Alan, okay guys, got to go. Thanks for the info. Sorry, slurring my words, it's only 9:30. Alan, take care of yourself, buddy. If I'm on the live next Friday, let me know what you bought. Let me know what stove you got. As I said, you can't go wrong with the Fire Maple Star X2. But there's a few options out there. Ayrshire camper, I only moved there last year, as that's where I got my bivvy bag. Yeah, Alan, I was thinking years ago, talking 20 years ago, there was always a wee army surplus shop in Cessnock in Glasgow, but then it changed into a fabric shop. So you're saying there's now an army surplus shop back in Cessnock again? This is our busy time of year, mate. Did you get time and a half for Saturdays, Craig? 8 to 1. That's not too bad. A wee half shift. Just tell Cassie have a wee drink tonight, she won't be out of bed before you're back. Simon Solo, no, I'm watching TV in bed with my cat Meg lying next to me. Brooksfoot, whenever I see the word Meg, I think of the Monster Shark movie. How many movies is there with the name Mega? As soon as I see him clicking through the films on my Fire Stick stuff, Mega Shark, Mega Crocodile, no chance. Has anybody ever watched any of these cheesy movies? The Mega Shark, the Mega Croc? Hi Alan, hi mate, could you or somebody post a vid of what you take on a day hike? Send me a link. Guys, can anybody help out Alan here? If you're leaving now, I'll see what I can do, but somebody maybe will help you out. 4 buckies and a blowtorch, Alan. I need to get a new head for a blowtorch actually. It's annoying me. I've not took my blowtorch out for a few times now. I might go next weekend and try my new stove. So Alan, have you gave your new stove a burn yet? Alan, I hate Buckfast. Alan, it's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste. Ayrshire, that stove looks great. It does look, it looks like a cranky stove, mate. Right, 15 viewers on. Have a wee vote, have a wee poll. Who likes hot tents? Thumbs up. Who dislikes hot tents? Thumbs down. I'm on the fence with hot tents. Also nowadays hot tents are a lot more lighter to carry and stuff. But you still need to be fairly close. You're not going to hike in far with a hot tent. Thumbs up if you like hot tents. Thumbs down if you don't like hot tents. Alan, I'm a posh faker, I'm a wine drinker. Fair play, Alan, fair play. I've just never been able to get into proper wine. I just don't like the taste of it. I said I once had a rosé wine which was okay, but red wine, white wine, I don't like it. Even, I'm not a massive lager fan either. I can drink lager, a pint of lager at a pub and stuff, but yeah, I probably prefer to have like a pint of cider, or just have like vodka, Red Bull stuff. I like my whiskey as well, obviously. Just a day hike, I'd say. There you go, waterproofs, first aid kit, snacks, water, torch, wonk poles for a start, yep. And if it's a long distance, yep. So waterproofs, good shout, obviously. Waterproofs, warm kit. Just in case you do get wet, you've got some water, you're stranded, some warm kit. Snacks, water, torch. Yep, good shout, Craig, yep, all these things. Obviously, if it's a long hike you're going on, yeah. Be good to have a wee map as well, depends if you're up the hills and stuff. Stephen Houghton, how you doing? There you go, thumbs up for the hot tent, Stephen Houghton, thumbs up for Camp with Craig. Thumbs down Invisible Camper, thumbs down Rooksfoot, so we've got 3 thumbs up. And so for Harry, thumbs down for Invisible Camper. Harry Ramble's never been on one, like the idea of them, but definitely wouldn't hike with one, yeah. Hot tents, you need to be sort of fairly close to the car path, which means close to dog walkers and people. But yeah, they've definitely got their uses, cold weather and stuff. And I says I have been in a hot tent a couple of times, not my own hot tent, but yeah, and they are nice and cosy. But is it too much luxury? Is it more like glamping, taking hot tents with you? There you go, Rooksfoot, day hike, sitting pad, small tarp shelter, down jacket and pack, waterproof jacket, stove, pan, food, beer, yep. Don't think I can add anything else to what Craig and Rooksfoot have said. Yep, all good shouts for going it. Maybe if you've got a wee portable power bank, just in case you run out of power on your phone, you can always charge up in case you get stuck in emergency. Not yet, might do it over the weekend. Right, good stuff. Get that burnt, Alan. Don't just leave it lying there, get it burnt. I might go camping, Simon Solo, I might go camping next week. I bought a new rucksack for my last camp. I've got another camping set up in my old rucksack. Does anyone else keep a couple of different setups? That's a good question, guys. Does anybody keep different backpacks with different setups for different camps? I know I don't. I actually feel bad. My son's rooming here. I get my son at weekends and stuff. Not this weekend, but yeah, I usually get my son at weekends, and yeah, his room is just full of stuff just thrown in it. I need to sort things out. It says if the weather's freezing cold, like when I came back for a camp last weekend, I had like a wet tarp and stuff. Obviously I'll try and shake it outside, and then I put it over, like, I've got like a line in his room, I keep it over the radiator, so yeah, I've got tents, bloody all sorts of camping stuff all just all over his floor. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, sort out his room, get all the camping stuff, get it away into a cupboard, and also I've got a big I've got a shed where I put a lot of camping stuff in, but I don't like to put my tents in there, so I noticed one or two of them are starting to get mouldy in the tent. So Simon, I've got various kit, I mix it up a bit to keep it exciting. Yeah, it's always good to take different kit out with you. If you've got different kit to take out, obviously some people on a budget, yeah. Glenn Taylor, evening all. Fucking Glenn Taylor, who's that? Where you been, Glenn? Evening, mate. What's been happening? What have you been up to, Glenn? No heard we for a good while. It's definitely not glamping. If you're not taking bags of logs, then there's plenty of work to be done for hot tent camping. Yeah. I'm not saying it's glamping, but yeah, it's a bit more work than just throwing a tent in a bag and heading off somewhere. Yeah, I'm probably just a lazy guy. It's thinking about chopping the wood or carrying in lots of bags of logs. Craig, all good, mate. Hope you're well. What are you up to tonight, Glenn? Glenn Taylor, been ill for weeks on the mend now. Glenn, what was up with you, pal? Glenn, did you hear about George Love? Apparently had to be resuscitated. I think I seen a message the other day there. He died and had to be resuscitated. I don't know if you keep in touch with George. Get on the medicinal alcohol. Yeah, camping with Craig, Ali, as soon as you try it properly, you'll see it's not as much faffing about as you think. Yeah, but Craig, another one of my concerns is obviously, like, do you have like a... With the hot tents, you don't get like sewn in ground sheets, do you? Forgot, howdy folks, was Friday. Better late than never, Wolf, how you doing? Wolf, I almost forgot I had a live stream on as well. I fell asleep. I was meant to come on at 8:45. Never woke up to just after 8:30. So yeah, don't worry. I almost forgot and I'm doing the live stream, mate. Harry Rambles, I got a scoot now, mate. Cheers for hosting again. It was nice to say hello. No problem, Harry. Take care. Hope the hike goes well tomorrow, mate. Moderators, if somebody can stick a wee link up to Harry Rambles' channel, it would be much appreciated. No, on the actual tents, but inners do have bathtub floors. Right, because I'm thinking with the hot tents, obviously you need to keep waking up every 2-3 hours, get the fire going and stuff. And yeah, you're going to be feeling the... You're going to be feeling the cold for the floor because you've not got a... But yeah, I get what you mean, yeah, the bathtub floors in the sort of... the inner section. Gotta go, pack some more bits and bobs for tomorrow and sleep. Right, hope you have a good hike, Harry. Cheers, Harry, have a good week. Alright, Glenn, been a while, how's things? Cheers, mate, and cheers all. Take care, Harry. There you go, there's a link up the channels. If you haven't checked him out, Harry's just started on YouTube with the hiking and stuff. Give him a wee watch, give him a like. Thank you, dudes. Enjoy the rest of your night. Right, take care. There you go, Harry. One new sub for Rooksfoot. You don't, your bag keeps you warm. And if you're pitched properly, there's no drafts. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about if you're... Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, yeah. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to try it out soon. It says, I just need to hook up with Johnny. He said he's going to square me away apparently with a hot tent and a stove, so yeah. I'll be trying it out soon, hopefully. Maybe February I'll get out in a camp, do a wee video. And see what this hot tent carry-on's all about. Ayrshire camper, you get a footprint with a Circle 6. Oh, do you really? And is the footprint like sort of all on one, stitched in without and stuff? Same as the dome, Ali. Clips around the edges, right? Yep, I get you. I do like that dome. Pomley dome does. It looks like a cracking tent, just like the sort of, yeah, the design of it. I remember the first time you took that dome out, I just thought that looks cool as fuck. Then obviously it was it was really bad weather and we all came into the dome. And yeah, it was just like nice and roasty toasty, so yeah. For that aspect, yeah. Looks cool as fuck, roasty inside, but yeah. It's doing all that sort of processing the wood and stuff. Or if you're close to the car, but you can just bring a few bags of logs, but if you're close to the car, then that means there's dog walkers, there's people, and you know I don't like that. I like to get away from everything. Gotta have some airflow. Yep, I know. It's not going to overlap what the dome has though. Right. That was a night and a half. It fucking was, mate. It was. But Craig, I think me and you still stood outside for most of the night. We were inside for a while and it was really bad, but yeah. Me and you were still hardcore standing out drinking our beers in the fucking piss and rain. Is this the waterfall camp you're talking about, Craig? Where there was people inside the hot tent getting massages laid out in camp beds and stuff. And me and you're just standing out in the fucking piss and rain drinking beers. Aye. Yeah, I was just it's just too cozy. Plus I don't like huge crowds. I get anxiety when there's too many people in the same sort of place. It's like at work, we've got a wee room where if we're not busy we all go in. And yeah, I will just keep walking up and down the corridors. I don't like it when there's too many people around me. Hence why I love outdoors. I just love the space in all directions just to move a bit. I get anxiety when I'm crowded in with lots of people around me. Simon Soul, I've just put a bug out bag together to leave my mum's. Some of my older kit with a 58 part British Army sleeping bag. Oh, is the 58 part British Army sleeping bag? It's got the waterproof bottom to it. I know some of the older British Army sleeping bags, the sort of Arctic bags, have got the waterproof bottom to it. I know my brother-in-law, he went through army training about 25 years ago or something. Yeah, and he had an old sleeping bag with a waterproof bottom to it. The night you fought a ditch under Will's hammock was her bed. Oh, I apologise, Will, for that, yeah. I wasn't totally drunk. I was merry. And I was walking over to Will's hammock to say something. And then I realised there's a massive ditch under his hammock. And yeah, I sort of fell into the ditch. Grabbed onto the hammock. I think Wolf got swung about a wee bit. I was thinking of getting the Leo 2. Right, you've got me there, Leo 2. I take it everybody else knows where the Leo 2 is. No, Simon, I want that bag, 58. I used to have some of the 58 part and webbing. The camp with you fell over. Every camp, Rugsfoot. Leo 2 looks the business for one person, very versatile wee tent. Daz Bedford evening. Daz, how you doing, buddy? Daz Bedford, Man United supporter, am I right? I speak to so many people on YouTube, Instagram and stuff. Yeah, I know. Well, it's a big Man U badge he's got as his thing. Yeah, he only falls over when he's standing up. It's a polyurethane coating on the part and 58 bags. But yeah, some of them have got the waterproof bit on the bottom. Yeah, for my sins. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Manchester United at the minute. It's just, yeah. I heard yous are selling McTominay. Don't usually talk football on here, but as long as it's no Scottish football brings up a lot of divisions, so we don't talk about Scottish football. The Pomley Leo 2 is the same as a nature hike hibby. Hot 10 but all sides zip down including the scene section. Right, Craig, I think I know what you're talking about now, yep. Just going to have a wee look at that. I think I know what you're talking about. Pomley Leo 2. Images. Oh, yep. That does look pretty smart, a Leo 2, yep. So who was it? Simons is saying you're getting the Pomley Leo 2? Buffering. Is it still buffering? Are we good? It says excellent connection. Are we still buffering? Thumbs up if you can see and hear me okay. That waterproof bottom is so good. Feck all wind gets through it, so you just turn your back to any drafts. Anyone going out next week? It looks like it's going to be tropical. Wolf, I heard that snow's meant to come in next week. But yeah, if I'm going out, I'll be going out with my boy, because I've got my boy next week. But yeah, looks good, Wolf. You bastards don't want to be going out in the snow without me. Brooks video buffering, did you remember to lower that bitrate thing? Yeah, it's down to 2,500. Give me a second, I'll lower it further to 2,000. Give me 1 second. Save changes, yes, right. I've lowered the bitrate to 2,000. Hopefully that helps. Every now and again you buffer. -10 apparently, and that's in town. Shit. It buffered for about 10 seconds. Right, I've lowered it to 2,000 kilobits, whatever it is, but yeah. But I'm just going to save up for the Pomley Dome 6. Alan, you've not even been out in the Pomley Circle 6 yet. You need to get out in the Pomley Circle 6. I've got a wee man next weekend. Yep, same as me, Craig. But yeah, I definitely want to try and get a snow camp in for the weather, before it starts turning into springtime. Hey guys, am I still buffering? Is the stream went okay? It's getting slow with the chat as well. Camp Craig, -10. Get over to Johnny's and get a hot tent for you and your boy Ali. I think the Pomley Hussar, Craig, is only a... It's only a one-man hot tent, am I right? The Pomley Hussar. I don't know if 2 people could squeeze in. No buffering. Cheers, Wolf. I know probably with the Pomley Hussar, maybe if you don't use the inner, you can maybe get 2 camp beds in. Hussar as we, yeah, I know Hussar as we, that's what I'm thinking. Could you get 2 people in the Pomley Hussar, plus keep the stove going, if I took out the inner? Simon Solo, it's coming across perfect, my TV. Thanks, Simon. That's the thing. I thought the Pomley Hussar is quite small, so I was saying to my son, I was like, would you come out in a hot tent with me and sleep in your own tent, or you could sleep in the hot tent and that? But he's a bit shy and a bit sensitive. He's like, no, I want to sleep in the same tent as you, Dad. So possibly even take out the crew of Jewel. We both sleep in that during the night and keep a hot tent just for sitting in to keep warm during the day, night, whatever. You're all good, Ali. Video okay. Routes are considerate. Hussar as we, yep. Old Stag's in the house, alright, Alan Trips. Old Stag, how you doing, buddy? Wild camping, Seamus, alright, Ali. Hope you're jamming, mate. Yep. Wild camping, Seamus. It's always jamming with a bottle of vino. You know the score, buddy. Well, if you made an A-frame instead of the centre pole, maybe 2 in the stove. Yeah, maybe, aye. I need to see the Hussar to see what I could work with. Staggers. Make an A-frame instead of the centre pole, then maybe 2 in the stove. As I said, well, if I need to actually see the hot tent to see what I've got to work with. Yeah, load up hot water bottles, heated up by the wood stove. Yep. Wild camping, Seamus. I clocked your wee Bluetooth mic in the last video. How do you rig that up, mucker? Seamus, it says it was only a cheapo I got for I think it was Timo or AliExpress or something. It's easy enough, mate. You've got 2 parts. You've got a wee part you just clip on you, and another part that clips into the bottom of your phone. Yeah, and the Bluetooth and connection just sets up automatically, and yeah, you just talk into it. Obviously, I want to try and get a better mic. Sometimes you can hear a wee bit, but it's good for if it's windy conditions. You've got a mic, you can hear yourself a lot clearer. But yeah, you can pick them up for like eBay, Temu, stuff like that, maybe £15, maybe £10-15. Obviously, you can get a lot better ones, but yeah. All I really got Bluetooth mic is I usually just use my phone, and then in the editing software I turn up the volume if you can't hear me too well if I'm further away from the camera. But yeah, Bluetooth microphone is more for if it's windy and stuff, people can hear you clearer. But yeah, just look in eBay or Temu, Seamus. Old Stag, walked from Mulgai to Ballock today over at Kilpatrick's. Thought it would take me 4 hours, took me 7 hours, shattered. Would have been quicker walking to Mordor. Old Stag, I've still never been up to Kilpatrick's. The Kilpatrick's are no far away from me. Obviously, it's no secret I stay in Annie's Land in Glasgow, so Kilpatrick's are not that far away from me. 7 hours, oof. Was that a lot up and down? Was it fairly flat? Well, it's not fairly flat, you're up at Kilpatrick Hills, but yeah. I think it wasn't too bad. Does the Hussar have a top loop hang up in the ridgeline or budgie? Craig, I'm not really sure. Looking at doing an A-frame for mine, telescopic poles and a bit of PVC pipe. Yeah, well, if I do get that tent off Johnny Wolf, I'll bring it through to you. You can mod it for me. I am absolutely shite at DIY, like modding stuff. Yeah, it's faster by Eagle. No top lip. Alright, there you go, no top lip. Shame. Well, could have went poleless, like you can do in the stove hut. That's right, the stove hut, you can go poleless, can't you? It's only 20 quid to make an A-frame. All these pole tents should have top lips too. Wild camping Seamus. Loved you strolling back for calendar. I used to live there. I used to live there for 6 months in 2006 before going to Australia. Love the calendar and surrounding areas. Seamus, it was a fair old walk. And I said I didn't even need beers. I had my bottle of Bucky and I had a couple of beers myself. But one of the guys went out and he only had 4 beers. And before in the video I showed where I had the steak and mash and carrots and peppercorn sauce. He drank his 4 beers. And the other guy who was with us, he'd only had 1 beer. He asked him if he wanted to drive, and fair enough, he said no, I've had a beer. And then he's looking up in Google, right Ali, it's only 3 miles to Calendar or something, do you want to come with me? But yeah, it's 3 miles on like a pitch black country track. And he kept on going on at me, and I thought, yeah, I'll go with him, because he's not getting any of my beers. And he did say, Ali, if you come with a 6 miles return journey, I'll get you a few beers. I'm like, I don't really need any beers, but yeah. I thought I'd just go, keep him company. And I like a wee sort of, it's a wee adventure, innit? A wee 6 mile journey in the dark. I didn't know Calendar was actually so close. I know I drove up there to Loch Venator, but yeah. Apparently it was only a 3 mile walk, so yeah. It took us about an hour and a half. Google said it'd take us 2 hours. Old Stag, it wasn't too bad. Was looking for camping spots on the south side of Buncrooks Reservoir. There were only 1 or 2 wee spots for a couple of tents. Plenty of hammock spots, but Old Stag. Every weekend I keep saying I'm going to try and get up to the Kilpatricks to get a wee camping. Bangor's like one spot and most people go to. I've watched a few YouTube videos as sort of one spot most people go to. I think it was the spot Monty Outdoors went to, with Nicky. Rookie mistake not taking enough beers. Well, tell me about it. Tell me about it. But yeah, because it's a little country road and it was like pitch black, it wasn't until like the sort of last half mile we started seeing the lights of Calendar. It was like every time, maybe every 10 minutes or so, you get a car coming along. And he had his wee dog with him, we had to run out, get the dog, pull it to the side of the road and sort of, yeah. Ideally should have been wearing like a Lumi vest. There's some of the cars speeding along the wee roads, it's crazy. Did you walk through Kilmahog? No, we were on don't think so. I may have done, I don't think so, Seamus. We were on north, east, south, sort of southeastern side of Loch Venator. If you go down the southeastern side of Loch Venator, there's 1 car park, 2, I think we were the 3rd car park along. But yeah, Calendar looks totally different. 9 o'clock at night. I'm used to seeing Calendar in the summer, lots of tourists, daylight and stuff, yeah. There's only a couple of shops open, 1 takeaway, obviously the Co-op. We went to the Co-op to get beers, but yeah. Looks different at night time. To be fair, when it's dark and you had a couple, you can get a good stomp on. Yeah, that's it. We were trying to beat the Google time. We've seen it because the guy I was with, he's just enlisted back into the army. Well, enlisted back into the TA. And yeah, it was a wee bit of a macho thing. We were like trying to speed march and like beat the time. Like Google says 2 hours return journey, we'll beat that. And fair enough, it said 59 minutes or 60 minutes to get there. We've done it in 35. But obviously on the way back, we were a bit more fucked. So yeah, it took us maybe 50 minutes or something on the way back. Kilmahog's a bit north of Calendar, yeah. We were more sort of south, I think. Especially if there's more drink or curry involved. I said, yeah, it was only really 12 beers we got. We got 4 cans for Mark, 4 cans for Derek, and Derek got me 4 cans for keeping him company. I don't even think I drank them all. I think I drank 3 of them because I had a bottle of Bucky, a bottle of Minto, and yeah. Maybe not even hammocks box, mate. The conifers were either tightly packed or been cut down. The 3 Greenland reservoirs up from Old Kilpatrick would be good for hammock, I think. Yeah, I know there's quite a few reservoirs and stuff, but I probably need to get a wee explore myself. Old Stag, get up there and explore it myself. But Old Stag, if you're ever up that way again, you're going for a wee hike, give me a shout. Said I'm not far from it. I'm probably not as fit as you. I could do 7 miles, but yeah, maybe 4 or 5 mile I could do that. Saying that camp I done last year up in, where was it? The forest, the Griffin Forest. That was about 7-8 miles with a massive amount of weight in my back, but wasn't fun. Right guys, I'm just going to go to, I'm not even going to lie, I'm not even going to say I'm going to the toilet, I'm going for a fag. I'll be back in a few minutes. Stay on the chat please, keep talking amongst yourselves. I think Murchie and or Locke did a video of camping in the woods at the Greenlands Reservoir. Right, I'll need to check out Davey's channel, see if he's done one up there at Greenlands. In fact, you know what? Like I always do in the live streams, I'll take a wee picture of that so I can check it tomorrow if Davey's done a video up there. Right, I'll be back in a few minutes guys. just seen that comment with Craig here. Yep, I'd love to get a snow camp. And last time I had a snow camp, probably 15 years ago, something like that. Yeah, had a frosty camp down the Galloway Forest, probably about 15 videos back, where the tent was like thick with frost. But yeah, down about -2, -3. But yeah, I'd love to get a snow camping. Wolf, last time I had a snow camp, I had the trots, fun times. At least you can bury it with snow. That last camp I was on, just as we set up the camp, I'd set up the hammock, I'd set up the tarp. Obviously the other guys, Mark, Derek, they'd already set up their tents. I think it was like, it was just starting to get dark, so it must have been about 3:30, 4 o'clock when it got dark just now. And there's a police car was slowly driving up, and I'm walking back. I think I just filmed a little scene in the video where I was sitting at the edge of the lock, sort of throwing stones into the water and stuff. And yeah, I seen the car coming slowly up, and I went to walk over to it, and it sort of kept on going, and I sort of stopped, and I went to walk over, and it properly stopped. So I thought I walk over to the police car. So I walked over and I said, "You alright guys, how you doing?" And the police said, yeah, just have you seen any other wild campers up the lock tonight? And I said, "No." I said, "It's all quiet," and I just sort of reassured them. I said that we are free, sort of older guys, we're responsible campers. We're just going to sit here for the night, get some dinner on, maybe have a few beers. I said there'll be no trouble, we've got a fire, but it's on a disposable fire pit. Blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff, just to reassure them we weren't the arseholes. And they said, "Alright guys, have a good night." We said, "Right, alright, no problem, have a good night." Walk back over to sort of where the guys were sitting at the fire, Mark and Derek, and they're like, "Ali, you just never spoke to the police like that." I'm like, "What?" She says, "Ali, I had my big knife, you know, the big the reindeer bone knife. I had my big knife hooked onto my belt, hanging beside me. So I walked up to the police with a big knife hanging off my belt. I don't know if the police noticed it." But yeah, I'm walking up to the police with a big knife on my belt. Totally forgot I had the knife hanging on my belt. Rooksfoot, snow sealing up the ventilation is my one concern with hot tents, heaters, etc. Yep, that's a good shout, Rooks. Yep. Yeah, you're talking about like around the bottom of the tent and stuff. Are you talking about like the snow weighing down on the wee sort of the ventilation windows you've got with the sort of Velcro stupid things? Trying to dig a shit pit with a stick took a while. Did you arrive late again? No, for once and ever. Well, I was meeting me up at 1 o'clock. I got there about 2 o'clock. So I had about an hour and a half of light. You know me, I like to arrive late at camps usually, but you can't do it in this weather, this time of year, because the light goes at 3:30, 4 o'clock, depending where you are. Especially some of these lockside locations, you've got hills and stuff, it goes darker sooner because the sun just drops behind the hills. And there was a few hills running in Loch Venator, so yeah, I think it was about 3:30, 4:45 it started getting dark, so yeah, head torch out at 4:45, it's crazy. That's why I prefer a summer camps. I can just turn up late, 5, 6 o'clock. But sometimes I get bored if you're at camp too early. That's why I probably decided to go on the big long walk to Calendar for a couple of hours. Yeah, if I'm sitting around a camp too long, I like to turn up for a camp, maybe get something quick to eat on, get a fire going, have a wee drink, just chill out, enjoy the night, and then that's it the next day, and then get a cup of tea, pack up and head home. That's why I take a carbon monoxide detector. Wolf, I've never seen you with a carbon monoxide detector. I'm not saying you've not got one, but I've never seen you with it. camping with Craig, making sure your stove isn't dampened help Rooks. There's no real worry if the tent isn't full of smoke and the wood is burning properly. Do you ever get that with certain, like, especially if you're buying logs, like that camp I was on, the last one there, we had like 3 bags of logs. One of the bags of logs just didn't seem to be burning right, and it was getting off a lot of smoke. I know you get these certain supermarkets that keep some of the bags of logs outside. I don't know if the damp gets into the logs, but yeah, there was one bag of logs in particular, the stuff, it just wasn't burning right, and there's a lot more smoke coming off it. So I don't know if damp had got into the logs. Because we cracked open another bag of logs. They were burning brilliant. So I don't know if that's the same in a hot tent. You get certain logs that get a lot of smoke. Rooksfoot, Mick Dundee. Sometimes it blows in and blocks the mesh areas too. Agree with Craig Wolf. Seal detectors good fuel, etc. You've never seen me with a hot tent either. Yeah, I seen you were at what's it called? Was it the Fire Dragon? The one at Lockfine, Wolf. I seen you were at hot tent. And I'm sure you never had a carbon monoxide alarm in. Last logs I bought were shite, no flames, just smoulder and blocked my chimney. Yeah, it's weird that. Why do you get bags of logs like that? Or just shite? I've never had problems with that. Yeah. I think one of the camps we were on, Craig, one of the bags of logs was just shite as well. They just weren't burning properly. Rooksfoot, if your logs are shite, feed it with Amazon cardboard to up the temperature and get the combustion going. I'll do what I done the last camp. To get the fire going, I had like straw and tinder. I think one of the guys bought like the straw tinder things, and with a bit of kindling, a bit of logs and all that. And obviously just to get it going camera, I was trying to get the fire and steel and get it lit, but it wasn't going. So yeah, I think I just squirted some bioethanol on it just to get it up quicker, put a light to it and it went up straight away. So yeah, bit of bioethanol, bit of straw, bit of kindling, and then some hardwoods. Simon Soul, I don't like to turn up early to camping. I don't want anyone to know me until morning. Yeah, it's a bit different down south in England, Simon. Yeah, sort of most campers there are turning up at last light once everybody's gone, and then disappear at first light in the morning. In Scotland, you sort of don't need to do that. Say it's legal to camp, so yeah, you can get there a bit early, prepare yourself, get all your stuff set up. But yeah, I know a lot of guys down south. Yeah, it's turn up at last light, get the tent up just as it's going last light. Wolf, oh aye, trying to block Lockfine from my mind. David did have a detector with me. Yeah. But you never brought spare socks. Bad admin, no bringing spare socks. I poured meths on it, Rooks, and it still wouldn't burn. Fucking hell. I love an early starting a camp. Oh, I don't. Because I feel like I'm just sitting about. I just want to get a drink. I just want to relax, get a drink, and I keep feeling I don't like drinking too early. I know you're going to camp with Jimmy. I don't know if Jimmy's watching. Jimmy starts drinking early. I won't drink until 7 o'clock in a camp or something. So yeah, I feel like unless I've got a wee project, I'm like filming and stuff. I've got lots of time to spare. I find more on a solo camp, yeah, I don't mind getting there early, because I start coming up with lots of ideas for filming, different angles and sort of wee projects I can do. Right, so adding liquid fuel is different. It's coating the wood itself. Cardboard just adds heat and O2 draw. Yep, fair enough. Rook's a fire starter, a twisted fire starter. Rook's foot, I got a big pile of logs and a Mount Amazon cardboard at home for my open fire. Yeah, it might be a fire starter, Craig, but he's not got a flamethrower like me. Yeah, that reminds me, I need to order a flamethrower for Amazon. I need to get on it. They've been up in price. I used to get them for $8.99, but about £15 now. I've got loads of cans of butane gas, but I want to try and get maybe isobutane, because I know the butane is not too good. I know it says butane's down, it's good down to 0 degrees, but I think maybe at 3-4 degrees butane is still temperamental. You need it sort of fairly warm for butane. See, I've been like 3 degrees and butane is still having trouble. It's like flickering and stuff. But you find with the flamethrowers, the wee bits, they don't last long. And it's not just the cheap ones I'm getting. It's mainly the cheap ones I'm getting, but yeah, I say cheap ones are still like maybe $12.99 and stuff like that. But I got one that was a bit more expensive, and it doesn't last long. I thought at first it was the gas canisters, but it's not. So I've tried it in the house when it's warm, and yeah. Looks like, yeah, pyro and proud. Already is. Dugout, how you doing, pal? Good evening, alley chaps and chapesses. Dugout, are you working tonight? You always seem to be working at the weekends. You working, mate? Evening, Dugout. They've went up in price because you're looking for a flamethrower, not a blowtorch. I'd love to get one of the proper big ones. Like, if you ever watch Steve Wallace, Camping Steve, he has like the big propane gas cylinders, and it is a proper flamethrower he starts his fires with. So yeah, I think that'd be really cool. Get a proper flamethrower. Oh, Ali, automotive spray grease is a great flamethrower, believe me. I'll keep that in mind, Drooksfoot. You can write your name on a fence and fire. Dugout, no mate, I don't work Friday, Saturday or Sunday. Right, sorry Dugout, it must be somebody else I'm thinking of. Maybe, was it Irish Mick or Stealth, Andy Stealth? Can't remember, sorry. I thought it was you, it was always working at weekends. It was obviously you always come on now and again, you don't come on all the time. But anyway, so you out camping tomorrow, Dugout? Anyway, moderators, can you do me a favour? Fire up a wee link for Dugout's channel. Good lad. Decent videos. Stick a wee link up for his channel, please. Dugout, got a good work-life balance. Well, that's good, mate. 19 watching and likes 5 or 6 talking. Who's hiding? Yep, who's lurking in the background? And yeah, if you're watching the live, stick a wee like up. Apparently it helps. I don't know. Stick a like up for a live stream. And if you're looking in the background, come on up and say hello. Don't be shy. There she is. Karen, evening all, happy new year. Karen, happy new year, pal. Guys, show your love to Karen. Say hello to Karen. And again, if you haven't checked out Karen's Gone Wild channel, check her out. She is absolutely bonkers. Karen is bonkers. Lovable bonkers, but lovable. Dug out, no, down to Berkshire for a 1 year memorial, my mate's passing. Home to go out in a week or two. Dug out, sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope it goes well for you, pal. Karen's gone wild. I dreamt about you last night, Wolfie. Karen, I think Wolf dreams about you all the time, so don't worry about it. It's a mutual thing. Simon Solo, Happy New Year, Karen. Karen is in the house. Whoop whoop. Brilliant, Craig. Wolf dreaming a wolf, is that not a nightmare? Dugout, Karen spends more time out than in. Hope that's not a sexual innuendo, Dugout. Karen doesn't do sexual innuendos. Anyway, so I may not be taking my new job. Update. I don't think it's as much money as I thought it was. And also, with a new job, they can't guarantee that I'll get the time off to go to Karen and Colin's camp, which is important going to this year. So yeah, watch this space. I don't know if I'm going to take the new job, purely because I don't think it's as much money as I thought it would be. Also, they can't guarantee me getting the 21st of June off for Karen and Colin's camp. So I may be staying in my new job. I may be staying in my current job. I may not be changing, but we'll see how it goes. Wolf, cool. Dugout, no. Dugout, I could have phrased that better. Possibly, Dugout, possibly, but it's all good. It's all good. Less stress might be worth it. Yeah. I don't know. Can you negotiate terms for experience, etc.? I said to my current employers, Craig, I'll speak to you in private message maybe tomorrow, mate, yeah. Don't want to go on too much about it here, but yeah. I'm sort of 50-50 just now where I'm going to go for a new job. Karen's going wild. I actually don't know what you look like, not really. But he came to the community camp with Call and walked up to me, hugged me and said, Lorna Dunn, in your accent, I instantly knew it was you. Karen, who are you talking to? Talking to Simon or somebody else? Haha. Oh, Karen, you talking about Wolf? Haha, weird. It's like, yeah, sometimes you have weird dreams about people. It's like, there's a girl in my work. Well, she doesn't work directly in my work, but she's part of my company. And yeah, I had a dream about her one night. It was random. It's not like I fancied her. I'm not saying she's not a good looking girl or anything, but yeah, she's okay. But I had a dream about her. I was chasing her on a motorcycle. She'd stole a suitcase from me. And then I managed to corner her. And she took off her helmet. And her blonde hair came out and stuff. And then, yeah, I said, give me the money back. She said no. And then she pulled a gun on me. And then I woke up in the morning, that was it. It was weird, because I barely speak to this girl and I spoke to her. And she just looked at me like, you're a weirdo. We have a laugh about it now, I know her better, but yeah. It's a random dream, just me chasing her on a motorcycle. She'd stole my money. So, it's weird how dreams work. You can't control your dreams. It's... Anyway, that was random. Like Karen saying random, yep. Karen, he looks like the honey monster. Craig, don't slag your Wolf. Wolf's a good looking boy. I'd have to hear Wolf saying, nah, it's shite to 100% confirm identity. Yeah, Brooks. my dream with Wolfie. Maybe you could get lucky one day and become a full-time YouTuber, Simon. I would really love to become a full-time YouTuber. Yeah, I don't think I'm too amateur. I don't think I've got the class, the finesse of other people. Yeah. Ideally, I'd love to like get a drone, do fancy drone shots, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, my footage is raw. I wouldn't say unedited because I do edit the videos, but yeah, it's raw videos, it's amateur videos, it's done on a mobile phone. I drink cheap alcohol. I love what I'm doing, but yeah, if I could turn it into a full-time job, I would love to do that. Karen's a lot more successful than me, and she's probably nowhere near giving up her job to do YouTube. You need to be extremely successful on YouTube to give it up, but I'm sure Karen will agree with me. We do it because we love it. We love outdoors, and I know it might sound cheesy, but yeah, one of my main aspirations for doing YouTube is just encouraging people to get out and outdoors. It's especially myself. I don't like talking too much about it, but yeah, I've got mental health issues. Well, I've had mental health issues, and yeah, the outdoors has been brilliant for me. The last 2 or 3 years I've been getting out into the outdoors. It's really helped with a lot of things. And I'm sure a lot of people are agreeing here. So yeah, if I can, again, it sounds cheesy and I hate talking like this because it's all these Instagram TikTokers, but yeah, inspire people to get out into the outdoors, then I'll be happy. If I can make a success of YouTube, then fair enough, yep. But yeah, number one thing is, this wee community is brilliant on YouTube, like people coming on live streams and stuff, but yeah, it's all about encouraging people to get into the outdoors. The more people we can do that, the better. It's like, got a few young guys, I don't know if they're watching, Dovecoats, Ethan, young boys getting into camping, and try to get them to be responsible with camping. They're 18, 19, a lot of guys in here are giving them help. Yeah, encouraging people, get out of the outdoors, enjoy it in a responsible way. I love it when people start getting into camping and asking me for advice or asking the community for advice. As I always say, I'm no expert and stuff, never ask me. I'll give advice if somebody asks me, but yeah, I love it when somebody starts getting out wild camping and you help them get into wild camping and then they start loving outdoors. More people should be outdoors, and that's what I love. If I encourage people to get outdoors, then I'm happy, I love it. And especially if people have got mental health problems and I see it's helping them to get outdoors, it's sort of helping them when they get outside. Anyway, blah 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 blah, you know what I'm talking about. You need about 100k subs for that, I think. Yeah, Karen, probably. But yeah, I absolutely love this community. Since I've joined in camping community, it's helped me through a lot of things. Encouragement. I used to think these live streams were about me, about helping me sort of talk to people, and so it was helping me over a few issues. But then I realised it was helping a lot of other people. Because when I never done a live stream, certain people would say, you're not doing a live stream, I was looking forward to that. I'm like, looking forward to what? Watching me sitting here drunk buckfast. But it's more about the community, people talking to each other. It was more about people talking to each other, talking about their passion for outdoors camping with other outdoor YouTubers. They're not just YouTubers, other outdoor people. So yeah, it's like me, I can disappear for 5-10 minutes and go for a cigarette. People are still going to come on here, even though this screen is blank, I disappear. So yeah, that's when I realised I sort of felt bad sometimes when I don't do a live stream. People are sort of looking forward to it. I'm not bigging myself up because it's not about me. It says I can disappear and the people will still be on here chatting to each other. It's all about bringing outdoor people together, sharing ideas, talking about stuff, and just sharing your passion and your love for outdoors. Again, I know it sounds cheesy, but yeah. So this sort of live stream, this sort of community, again, cheesy tags, but yeah, it's not about me. It's about everybody on here They love talking to each other. Craig loves talking to Wolf, Karen loves talking to us, this person loves talking to that. So everybody just comes on here, they gathers and they start chatting to each other. And I said I could probably disappear for half an hour and people would still be on here chatting to each other. Which I think is totally amazing, it's mind blowing, and yeah. Sorry, where's my dodgy music? Need to get my dodgy music back on. I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. I've probably missed lots of chat here while I've been on a wee rant. The time is 10:37. Right, we'll go for about maybe 11:30. We'll start a new stream. We'll start doing like the usual. Start doing song requests, copyright music. Right, so I'll try and catch up with the chat here. I earn about £70 every 3 or 4 months. Well, that's more than me, Cam. I earn zero. I earn zero from YouTube. So yeah, the amount of money I put into doing YouTube, which I can't really afford because I'm massively in debt, but yeah, I earn zero from YouTube. But I love it. I love the comments. I love the live streams. People are coming on here and that. I love everything about it. And I said, I genuinely just love bringing people together. I love inspiring people. I know I hate saying things like that, because it makes you sound like you're bigging up yourself. I love inspiring people and all that, but yeah, especially when people like start coming to you and like, thank you very much. The amount of messages I get, because I private message people a lot off screen that a lot of people don't see, asking me for advice, this and that, and I'll do the best I can to speak to people. I will always reply to people who message me, and yeah, I love it when they start doing it, saying, Ali, this is the best thing ever, I love it, it's helped me so much, blah blah blah. They just love that shit. There's I want to say there's a lot of fake people out there. They just do it, they just want to be successful, blah blah blah, stuff like that. If success comes with it, then fair enough. Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say no to a few bob, but yeah, it's not a be all and end all. I genuinely love outdoors, and just getting people to enjoy it as well is rewarding in itself. Karen's going well, this amazing community, I love you guys. Karen, same to you, pal. I hate to sound cheesy because there's so much cheesy stuff on TikTok and Instagram these days, and nothing ever seems genuine anymore. It just seems fake, and I just don't want to come across as fake. Craig loves what? Not of you though, nobody wants to see that. Cardboard cutout of Paul Messner would crack me up for when he's off screen. Right, Rick, so you need to get one of them, send me it, I'll stick it up. Haha, Wolf, that's a fabulous idea. Right, why is my dodgy music not coming on properly? And I am busting for a pee as well, guys. Karen's going well for let me catch up. I probably missed some of the comments here, sorry. Rook's hilarious. I like a bit of mellow Messner, by the way. He's just successful enough to earn a bit of light-hearted mockery from us, small fry. I'm not going to say I watch Paul Messner. I used to watch Paul Messner, and yeah, nothing against him. I don't dislike him. I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan. He's got a calming voice. He's quite chilled out. He's a quite chilled out guy. But yeah, he's like, obviously he's a full-time YouTuber now, so he's got like agendas and schedules to keep to and stuff, and I don't know if everything is absolutely genuine, like with sponsors and stuff like that. Obviously, as you get more successful in that, you need to. Oh God, sorry, I need a pee. I need to go right now. I'm busting. Keep talking amongst yourselves, guys, please. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I need a pee. Right guys, I'm back. I need to try and catch up in the chat. Cam had one stag. Let me just catch up. Karen's call out in the weekend, camp this weekend. Seems like every YouTuber on a dog got one of those new wee drones that follow you to review. Old stag, I never got one. And I am sad, I actually I don't contact them then usually, but I contacted the one, because I like the one Karen had, the hover thing. I contacted them and said, nah, sorry, we've sent too many out, we've not got enough. I turned down the glass teapot, I was totally suited to my audience. That's the thing, I genuinely, if I was offered something that was just shite, I'm going to use it, but yeah, a drone, I could definitely use a drone. He's in flew too, so I need to get out with Craig and steal some drone shots of him. If I go out, I can't be camping with Craig, yeah, I'll be stealing some drone shots from him for my videos. I know he'll use it for his videos, but yeah, I knew about his shoulder, but I'm sure last week he said he was going to try to get out. It could be wrong though. Karen had the one stag to the right person and the perfect product. Not into drones myself. Okay, hope he's over the worst of it. Ali, none of the above. Think for you look alright, but £400 a bit steep. Is that how much it is for an old stag? £400? Some of these full-time YouTubers forget what it's all about. They're picking clickbait up and always advertising and forget where they started. Simon, but you need to remember, like, especially like Meston and that, he's gave up his full-time job, so he's trying to support a family and stuff. As much as I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan, I don't slate him. Everybody's just trying to get by in life. Everybody's struggling just now, so yeah, I'm not going to slate him too much. Yeah, if you can stay true to yourself and don't take advertising and stuff, and if you're massive in YouTube and can make just enough money off the ads, like I don't know, maybe Steve Wallace for Canada, he's like probably making enough off the ads. He never sponsors anything, but yeah, he's probably making enough money to buy. So I won't slag anybody for like going down the whole sponsoring and things like that. I know you could say they're not staying true to themselves, but people have got families and finances to mean stuff, so I'm never going to slag anybody for doing stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, it can be a bit off-putting on the channel, people doing reviews and all that sort of stuff, but if you don't like to watch it, don't watch it. Good content and free for different reasons. Yep, Simon. The thing with really big YouTubers is when they review gear, I don't know if they're just giving a good review to everything they get sent. There's some people who do give genuine reviews. None, Ali. I said I'm never going to slag any other YouTubers. Anybody get out and about, fair enough, but some people it's just like, yeah, it's not for me. It's just personal preference. I'm not going to slag anybody. None of the above too, Ali. Yeah, I thought maybe a few people would say that. Ali, you could have sent that drone into Canada for a carry out. But old stag, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? I love a wee adventure. I sort of hesitated for like 60 seconds. The guy said, Derek said to me, you want to come into Canada? It's only a 2-hour round journey. I'm like, pardon me. I thought, hey, it's only 7 o'clock, why not? I said, because I don't like... Pardon me. I said, I don't like drinking too early in the camp. I don't like drinking until about 7, 8 o'clock if I'm going to ever drink. So I thought, yeah, it'd be a wee adventure. I probably should have filmed more of the journey. But yeah, we were on a mission to try and beat the time. I like watching Andy Kent Survival sometimes, camming about his vids. Yeah, I don't know. The earrings annoy me. Gus got offered sex toys. So did Mike Nova's wild camper. Wolf, are you serious? I'm always honest in my views. I try to be tactful though. Yep. I don't think I've ever actually did a proper review. Sunblesser sent me the head torch, and yeah, it seems decent, but I've just noticed on a recent camp, it started getting dull after I was using it for about on full brightness for 4 hours, but that's probably fairly decent, 4 hours on full brightness. But yeah, so people get reviews after no properly tested it. Ken Survival's fab and such a nice guy. No, don't get me wrong, he's a chilled out guy and all that, but yeah, it's like, if I'm being honest, the videos I watch religiously are, I don't know why, Camping with Steve Wallace for Canada, I love his videos. I find it's more about the personality, it's not about the kit. Novice Wild Camper, yeah, I watch him now and again. He seems quite a chilled out guy, Novice Wild Camper. But I said, apart from Camping with Steve, and I watch a lot of auditing channels. I know a lot of people hate these auditors, but yeah, I watch a lot of these auditing channels. But camping channels, apart from obviously Karen. In fact, I don't think I've commented in Karen's last video. Very true, Ali, but when the channel gets too commercial, it loses something. A bit of punch stuff is okay, but not allowing to get handed as trick. Exactly, Dugout. I watch a thing called SmartTube on my Fire Stick, and it actually cuts out any promotions like at the start. And if there's somebody promoting like Wordspace or WordPress, like Simon Willis's channel, Simon Willis, yeah, Simon Willis, it actually cuts out any advertisements for it, so it's brilliant. Would love a camp. Right, sorry Wilf, I need to go back, missed your comment there. Would love a camp with somebody, Wolf, right, hold on, I need to go down, Wolf. Would love a camp with Andy as long as he was cooking, yep, definitely. Aye, his food is always top notch, yep. Does do a good scoff. Me too, Craig, but skip the wood chopping, yep, sometimes it's a bit too long with the wood chopping. It's like, some videos with the drones, it's far too much drone footage. I want one of those new drones that follow you. Simon, so do I. They'll not send me one, but only really famous people like Karen get them. Novice would review anything. I can say that I know him. But I think he does fairly honest reviews, Novice Wild Camper, doesn't he? It's a mind there's some tent, because he's so big, and I'm about 6'2", so yeah. Some of his reviews I like watching because he's quite a tall guy, like for tents and stuff. Ken Survival is fab and such a nice guy. Who's the other guy again? I sometimes watch the hippie looking guy. He used to be the British Army sniper. What's his name? Dugout, very true, Ali, but when the channel's too commercial, it loses something. A bit of punch. I read that. When you start reviewing wallets and brawlies, it's went too far. Yeah, definitely will. Nah. I'm not reviewing wallets and brawlies. I said the only thing I've ever reviewed is Sunblesser headlamp. I'm too small a channel, nobody sends me anything to review. Apart from calling, apart from a lovely call, the hammock you sent me and Tiny Pump. To be fair, I'd review dog food if it was offered. Don't get me wrong, Doug, it's good to so I get recognised the first time somebody offers you to review something, but yeah, you just need to keep a lid on it if somebody says brawlies and wallets and things like that. And again, I don't slag MD for doing it, but yeah, each to their own. I never named anyone, I don't run down anyone either. No, that's not what it's all about. It's like, yeah, it's just people do their own thing. Watch out for, oh, hold on, right, sorry, I missed a lot of chat here, right, need to catch back in the chat. It's unusual, me need to catch up in the chat. It's a weird combo of factors that make a must-watch channel, individual to everyone. Yep, definitely, Rooks. From past experience in Mindpoof, I don't recommend pedigree chum. Watch out for Karen, she's a one-man shit. Is that a one-man shill? She's a one-man shill. Sorry, Karen, I never mean to say she's a one-man shit. You're a one-man shill. Whatever that means. Karen's going well. One Henry has been amazing with me. I'm the new English woodsman for 1 month. Better looking though. For English woodman, he was OEX. 1 month gear is quality. The fucking hammock is quality. Such a comfy sleep in that hammock. And even better with a 1 month underquilt, even though it's a summer one. So Karen, thank you very much for that. Yeah. I think I undid my sleeping bag a little bit during the night. The top of me was slightly cold, but underneath was perfect. I think it was down to 3 degrees, and that was never felt any cold for underneath me. So, Karen, thank you so much for underquilt. It's much appreciated, my lovely. Cracking underquilt. Thank you so much for that. That's why I love this camping community. Just people helping each other. People helping each other out is brilliant. If you cut Dan's leg off, it says OEX through the middle, Karen. Yep. I keep watching this guy called Ali. You never know what's coming from him. Falling ditches, fire twisting ankles, cooking in Pringle chips. Well, at least you never know what you're going to get next, then you, Craig. It's fucking... I don't even know what I'm going to do next, never mind fucking what other people think. Dugout, East Anglian Bushcraft. Yeah, East Anglian Bushcraft, yeah. But again, I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan, but yeah, sometimes watch some of the stuff, but yeah. It says, I like watching more travel videos, if I'm honest. I've said this a million times before. Building Bankrupt, Harold Balder. I like watching them. Camping with Steve. Occasionally used to watch Joe Robbie. I've started watching this guy now. He's got like a sort of little house in the back of a truck, and he goes up into Alaska and stuff. I like watching that stuff. Trying to persuade my old man to buy me a new down top quilt for my birthday. Oh, that would be nice. The 1 month one. Dove Cotch, yo Ali, not a sober camp. Good man, Dove. He's got a fire on, Dove. How cold is it where you're camping? Dugout RAF sniper he was. Oh, so wasn't he a proper sniper, he was just RAF? Right, fair enough. I've never heard of an RAF sniper. Seriously, he's an RAF sniper. Sorry, I know it's not, it's probably sort of same sort of colour. I've never heard of an RAF sniper. Hey Doves, alright Dove Coats. Old Stag Eldorado should send you a bottle of Old Tawny to review. Old Tawny, what's that? It said one of the guys at work, Old Stag, his missus works for a brewery. He's got a Buckfast sort of woolly hat. So she's going to try and get me a Buckfast hat. Imagine a gutty laying prone in the wing of a plebe right now. Old Stag's how did. I'd like the down top quilt and under quilt. Ah fuck it, I'm hardcore. I'll sleep with anything. I'll take what I can get. Got an air mat for your Dove Coats. Need to get a camp for. Is that a bribery, Wolf? Sorry, still trying to catch up with the chat. Got an air mat for your Dove Coats. Need to get a camp for. Careful, Dove Coats. Wolf likes young boys. Only kidding. Come on. Sorry, computer's been a bit slow. Try to go down in the chats. Comments. Move your fucker. Right, welcome back. Dovecoats is the last bit I've got to in the chat. Can I move down? I hate using laptops and PCs. Prefer doing everything on my phone. One mount gear is quality, right? I've read that. Not a sober camp, RAF sniper, right? I'm well back in the chat, right? Hold on. Easier than posting. Underquilt is fab. So effective, you're welcome. Yep. Calm, you're a legend. Thank you for that. Can't believe Ali became a hammock wanker. Craig, I'm no hammock wanker, I'm an anything wanker. I've just fucking... The hammock is really comfy, and as I said, I've only really got one functioning air mat just now, the Neo Air X Lite, which is not the most comfiest, so yeah, I need to get myself a decent fucking air mat, a thick one, but yeah, I will be on a 10 again. I need to get a new 10, but yeah, money. Ask Ali to send you the meme I emailed him, Craig Ray, becoming a hammocker. Wanker and proud. Craig, that is a comfy sleep. That's so fucking comfy, I'm telling you, man. And I'm a side sleeper, and don't get me wrong, I end up sleeping, I start off sleeping on my side, especially with a one-wind hammock, an 11-foot one, because you can sleep on your side, you can sleep at diagonal, but yeah, I end up sleeping on my back. I never sleep on my back, but it's so comfy when it's wrapped up around you, and yeah. Try it, Craig, try it. Wanker and proud. Have you ever watched Donovan Senior? Yeah, Carnot. I've spoke to Donna a few times. She's for the North East, isn't she? Donna's a good laugh. I love my Snug Pack Soft Elite 5 sleeping bag, synthetic bag. Yeah, I like Snug Pack stuff because they're like sort of Snug Pack do a lot of sort of army type things. I like olive green. But yeah, a bit expensive Snug Pack stuff. Aye, it's a bit mental. Yep. I had a fire alley. Good stuff. New video coming soon. Good stuff. Dovecoat's mind. Show a wee bit of the fire. Leave no trace. Clean it over and all that. Blah blah blah. Take away the coals. Blah blah blah. Simon, love my jupiter bag. Can't be arsed with a down bag. Yeah, you need to be careful with the down bags, and I've seen so many videos people getting their down bags wet, either with condensation or blah blah blah. The only time I would really sort of think about, not that I can afford a down bag, but I'd think about taking a down bag is if you're going up into the hills. For low level camping, you're not needing a down bag. She asked me in stitches. Aye, sure, good laugh, Karen. Oh Simon, I have a soft Elite 4. Is the 5 really good then? Dugout, neither did I. He was part of a heli crew, I believe. We'd get dropped off ahead of the landing area, I think, something like that. Right, Dugout, I said I don't slag MD. MD served in the military, fucking got my respect, but never heard of RAF snipers. Yeah, they have guys to guys, guard the airfields, rescue pilots, etc. Just joking. Wilford's a good recommendation if I'm at for you. Oh, does he? 2024, year of the hammock alley. 2025, year of the hot tent. Yeah, I'll get round to things eventually. 2024, year of whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't go with trends. Oh, there he is, a legend, Kevin. Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year, pal. Hope you and the family had a good one. Not seen you on here in a while, Kevin. Guys, you know what I'm going to say, moderators, put a link up to Roundabout Scotland's channel. I love Kevin. Kevin, brilliant, his photography, his videos are excellent. Far better YouTuber than I will ever be. Sorry, I'm a pure fanboy, I love Kevin. You're just enjoying the hammock so much, Ali. Yep, it's definitely. I said you start getting older, it's all about comfort, and yeah, hammock's definitely a comfy sleep. Need a Birkin to carry your sleeping bag. Yep, I do need a Birkin to carry a sleeping bag. Yep, Craig, thanks a lot for putting a link up to Kevin's channel. Anyway, what's your plans for this year, Kevin? You going anywhere exciting? Hopefully this year I'm hoping to get up to the Shetland Isles. Been to the Outer Hebrides, hopefully going to get the Shetland Isles in. And hopefully it's not as wild as Outer Hebrides. But yeah, I want to get up to, what's it called? The Stone Circle, something, the Shetland Islands. Yeah, Rooksfoot's still happy with them boots, Raven. Kevin, thanks guys, been out of action for 4 months, damaged my back, all clear now. Good stuff. So what's the plans, Kevin? Straight back into it, out exploring, camping? Because I've missed your wee videos and posts and stuff. Simon Solo got a new Mountain Warehouse 8 litre rucksack. Is it decent, Simon? Do you like it? How much did that cost you? Just going back in the comments here, I'm actually chuffed. I've been after an Army Birkin for so long. I know a lot of people say they don't think it's the comfiest and stuff like that, but yeah, it's good for me to pack all my stuff into 120 litres. I love it, and I said I carried one of them in my bag for best part of 15 years, so I'm comfortable with an Army Birkin. Don't get me wrong, one day if I got the money and get all your fancy Ospreys and stuff, but yeah. If I was doing like a multi-day hiking stuff like that, yeah, an Osprey would probably come in good, but for what I do, low level camps, hiking in probably maximum 4 or 5 miles, yeah, an Army Birkin will do me fine. Plenty of room, Simon, take a few luxuries. Glad you're back, it's better, even I haven't been out for a while with bad back, it sucks. Yep, that's right, Cam, you had a bad back as well. Out last week with the van, all good. Stuff crazy watching you guys. Yeah, it's shitting it, you're not well, Kevin. You're watching other people going out camping and you're thinking, ugh. I was watching Big Willie, Willie Scottish Outdoors the other week with that snow camp. I was so jealous I missed the snow. I was not well with COVID. I was off for about a week at work just as the snow came in, so yeah, Big Willie had a snow camp that looked amazing. You tried an inversion table, Karen, working wonders for me. It's a weather for bad backs. I'm attending physio for the same thing. We all need to go ultra light. Craig, you know that ain't happening with me. You know that ain't happening. I mean, that last camp there, okay, fair enough. I knew it was quite close to the quite close to the roadside. Had that full 120 litre Army backpack full of stuff, and I still had 2 bags with me. That's insane. That's insane. And I wasn't carrying my army Arctic bag, I was carrying that sort of Saliba sleeping bag which packs down not too bad. Going to try and get a camp tomorrow night. Oh, good stuff, Kevin. One of your usual secret spots, Kevin? I have got one, but I haven't tried it out this time round. Maybe I'll give it a go. Simon Solis, great Ali, £100 the sale was £200. Just upgraded from a 65 litre Carrymore rucksack. Again, Simon, I don't trust the Carrymore brand. Had a few things for Carrymore, so yeah. What is the backpack, Simon? Anyway, what's the model? Mountain Warehouse what? Craig, I can't afford lightweight. Carn, exactly. I can't afford lightweight either. Hence why I've got an Army Birkin. And I've got heavy everything. And what about the beer? Exactly, Carn. What about the beer? It's unusual when I go on a camp. I only have maybe 2 or 3 beers. Obviously, I have a bottle of this, which gives you a good warm glow over the campfire. And then there's only a few beers. I don't take a massive amount of weight and alcohol with me. Bottle of Buckfast, 2 or 3 beers, I'm fine. That's enough. Gets me a nice sleep, a nice wee buzz. Sitting on the campfire. Brooksfoot, you get one of them roll-along things you use for water on caravans, Karen. Brooksfoot, what are you talking about? One of them roll-along lightweight? Karen, I'll never go lightweight, half the fun is struggling. Exactly, Craig. It's a challenge, innit? It's a challenge. I always remember I probably said this a few times in here, when I went up to Assynt, to Lochline Cool, to the Boffey, and there was a guy who was doing the Cape Raft Trail, who was also staying in the Boffey with me. Middle of nowhere, thought I got this remote Boffey to myself, but yeah, there's some guy there. And he must have had like a 35 litre rucksack, and he was on a multi-day hike wild camp across the mountains. And his tent was basically a plastic sheet and a trekking pole, and they said it cost him like £1,200. And he had obviously a mega ultralight down bag, and yeah, it was insane. It was insane. It was like a day sack he had, and he was on a multi-day hike. He had like dried food and stuff, and yeah, it can be done. Like, he was mega ultra lightweight. He was that mega ultra lightweight, he never had any alcohol, and he had to fucking steal my whiskey. So obviously you feel obliged. You're in a Boffey, and I had like a wee sort of bottle iron, like a plastic bottle iron brew filled with whiskey, and I had one. You feel obliged. You want another whiskey? And I was like, you want another whiskey? And I was waiting for him to say, no, you're alright. He's like, yeah, go on then. Fuck, so I had to share my wee bottle iron brew with whiskey with him. The Carrymore rucksack is over 15 years old before Sports Direct took over. The only thing wrong with it is the shoulder straps are getting swashed. Right. Craig, love the spot you had at Glencoe. Yeah, Kevin, it was brilliant, wasn't it? Can't believe people cut the handle off a toothbrush to save weight. Carl, people used to do that in the army as well. They'd cut the handle off the toothbrush, get it done. Obviously, with roll mats as well, like with the foam roll mats, people used to cut it just below, basically below the arse. They cut it down to save weight and bulk. And yeah, it was always about fucking cut everything down. In the army, it was all about that. Yeah, when we were younger, getting everything smaller, more compact. Used to take like the little travel toothpaste, cut down the toothbrush to basically just a brush, so you've got enough to brush your teeth. Cut down your roll mat, yeah. Going out in operations, used to get your body armour. You have the big base plate you put over your heart and at the back, so nobody could shoot you through the heart. A lot of people wouldn't take that out because it was too heavy, so they'd just take that, the Kevlar vest, which was fairly light, and it wouldn't stop a bullet, but it would like slow it down so the bullet would get stuck in you. But it used to carry, there's a pocket at the front over your heart, it's a big base plate. Bullet wouldn't go through that for small arms fire, even for rifle fire, and you get one in the back. People used to leave that behind just because it was too heavy to carry. You'd be sweating in the desert, which is fucking insane. I'd carry an extra weight just to, I still always have a thing in, because if you get shot, it's going to go into your heart. But yeah, guys used to do that, take out the base plates, because it was too heavy. Anyway, too many drones raving to put your beer in. All RAF jokes aside, I never heard of an RAF sniper either, but apparently he saw some nasty stuff, picking up dead and injured troops, etc. He left the RAF with PTSD and veterans helped him. Oh, that's good, that's good. I know we all slag the RAF dugout, but yeah, fair play mate, fair play. I said, there is support out there for ex-veterans. I said, I've got this house in the West End of Glasgow, with a Veterans Association, that sort of helped me out, because obviously people know I've had mental health difficulties and stuff, and yeah. So there is help out there, but you need to seek it. It's not going to come to you, you need to actively seek it out. Cheers Kevin, go up with a van to the car park, take a tent with you, less than 5 minutes walk over the bridge. Yep, you'll need to tell me about that spot as well, Craig, that looks fucking awesome. In case Extreme Alley, yep Simon. Dugout, we started wild camping to sort his head out and worked a property. Dugout, yeah, that's why I started wild camping to sort my head out. And yeah, it's worked. It's cheesy, but yeah, nature's medicine, definitely is. Inca, extreme, I mean, right. Get a bike, you can carry so much shite. Kevin, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can barely ride a bike. I can't ride a racer. I can probably ride a BMX, a mountain bike, but yeah, I'm not the best on a bike. I was looking at e-bikes, I'm too lazy to cycle everywhere now, yep. Sorry to be a lightweight, but I'm exhausted, so off to bed I go. Shocking for a Friday night, I know, but since COVID, I'm wiped. Night lovely people. Karen, you want to be in top form for this camp. You don't want to be going to bed at 11. If we're travelling all the way down 8.5 hours to Sussex, you want to be sitting up late with us. How about a good session with you and Colin? Right Karen, good night. Right, dugout, gotta go folks. Rising early in the morning for a 130-mile drive down in the morning. Good night all. Right dugout, take care. Ayrshire camper, good to see you back Kevin. Yep, definitely is. Cheers Karen, have a good one. Yeah, have a great weekend all. You too Karen. Dog pedal to the metal, yep. I might be feeling better by then. You better be feeling better by then, Colin, I'm telling you. I've got some buckfast for you and Colin. I'm bringing down a crate of buckfast. You and Colin are getting into it. Karen, what's your favourite drink? Because Colin's telling me all about these different cocktails and that to try, so I'll try his drink, I'll try your drinks, and you'll try my drinks. I'm going to bring down some buckfast and some mint too. You can try that. Craig, are you definitely going down? IPA. Oh, that's what I think of IPA. Kevin, I know we have said, but 24 we need a camp, definitely. I'd love to get a camp with a few people, try bring a few people together. So I said I'm going to get a camp with Davey, a Lock in the Wild side, to keep speaking to me. Yourself, Kevin. Obviously, I like to get a camp with Colin. I keep saying I'm going to get a camp with Colin as well, and a few other people. But Kevin's like, Karen's gone wild there. They're having a camp down in England. A lot of English campers getting together. I think it'd be good if we could do the same in Scotland. A lot of the sort of Scottish campers and Scottish YouTubers and that get together. If somebody's got a organisational ability to do that. Camp with Craig, 100% going, good stuff. Or anything really. Craig, I've got an e-bike there, brilliant. Yep, I've seen your e-bike, Alan, it looks good. Right, I'm off night. Callan, take care. Sir, what have you not got? I'd love to get one and do the forest trails. Yep, definitely good for forest trails, e-bikes. Just for exploring, wrecking new locations and stuff. Just as Karen disappears, Colin comes on. Colin, how you doing, buddy? Can't be Craig, Cole, hope you're in mind, buddy. Yeah, Colin, how you doing? Feeling better? Getting there, mate, ta. Yeah, we're just talking about the camp on the 21st of June. I'll probably be able to confirm next week if I'm definitely going. Yes, a camper. I've even got a trailer tent. Craig from e-bike. That's right, you've got the trailer tent, haven't you? When it was gone, defo, I'm up for that. Away next month. When I get back, we'll take you leading the range something. Definitely, Kevin. Even if we can get our heads together, try and get everybody together, get something sorted. Ideally, if you know somebody with a bit of land, there's a couple of people I've spoken to in the past that have said they've got sort of farmland and stuff I could use for camping, so I need to try and remember who the people are, get in touch with them, and we can sort of, yeah, we can do like a big promotion, whatever, yeah. Hopefully no cost a lot of money. If we can get the land for free, we can charge like a minimum amount, get for charity or whatever, for mental health. Not too bad, bloody man flu all week. It's a serious illness, innit, Colin? It's very serious. At least it wasn't the COVID lad last week. No, last week, sorry, a few weeks back. Never get sold, Rooks. Yes, I love it. Yeah, I think it'd just be awesome just to let people come on the live chat, other sort of Scottish YouTubers that pop in and out, like, yeah, I think it'd be awesome just for everybody to meet up. Sorry guys, I'm going to shoot off, I'm absolutely shattered, have a good weekend all. Yep, no probs, Craig, I know you're up at 8 o'clock in the morning, mate, so take care. Laters, Craig, have a good one. Right, Colin, I know you've just come on, but I'm going to pop off for 2 minutes. I need this, I need the toilet. Back in 2 minutes. Guys, stay on the channel. I'll be back soon. guys, apologies I'm back. What have I missed? Rooksfoot, Call, had a thought. You do a service with seam sealed tents. Have you heard of the 2 insect guard system where you treat the clothes to prevent insects? In the States here places you can send your clothing to get it treated for a fee, maybe something you could do. Yeah, Rooksfoot, I think you're talking about permethrin. Yeah, permethrin, you treat the clothes, you can treat tents with it and stuff. Don't know if MD's actually used permethrin in the UK. I know it prevents all creepy crawlies, ticks, mosquitoes and stuff. I don't know how effective permethrin is against midges, but yeah. Apparently the Canadian and US forces treat their clothes and sort of tents and stuff with permethrin. I know a lot of farmers and stuff in the US and Canada and things treat things with permethrin to keep mosquitoes at bay. Is that what you're talking about, Rooksfoot, treating things with permethrin? As I said before, I remember when I was in Kenya once and I accidentally spilled diesel on my combats, on my uniform. And yeah, because I had no means at the time of like washing and drying my clothes, I had to just let them dry out, and then next day I had to wear, I was stinking of diesel. And lots of the guys had leeches and ticks and all sorts of stuff sticking to them. I had nothing come near me. Don't get me wrong, I had to be careful when I was smoking a cigarette, but yeah, I think diesel's got a high burning point, but yeah, I was absolutely stinking, but no insects came near me. I've also heard that like farmers in the US and stuff using diesel near the sort of feeding stations for the cattle and stuff. I've heard of people even putting diluted diesel on their cows to keep all the mosquitoes off them and stuff. Permethrin and stuff, not so keen on that to be honest, plus they need the weather to do it outside, yeah. Yeah, but as I said, apparently US, Canadian military spray stuff with permethrin and it works, but yeah. You couldn't spell that. One of the brands an insect guard. Lol, but why now, Colin? Always look to diversify. Yeah, fair enough. Thought you need a clean box room with some extraction to do it. I don't know about that. I'll do most things for a buck or two. I'm saying no more on that, Colin. Do you sell knee pads at all? Are you doing your knees a lot? Right, won't go there, won't go there. No rude talk. Almost finished the buckfast. Hey, what time's it? 11:30. Is it time to call off the stream and put on the copyright music one? It's quite busy tonight. I know it's dropped off now, but I think there was about 29, 30 viewers on at one point, so one of the busy streams for a wee while. Considering I'm a very small channel, yeah, 30 viewers on earlier was good. You should make that as a catchphrase, Colin, on your channel. Sorry, on your website, Outdoor Gear Essentials. I'll do anything for a buck or two. Rooksfoot, in fact, can you get a screenshot from Carn's live stream where Colin was on it and then put a wee catchphrase above it? I'll do anything for a buck or two, and send me that, that'd be good. Ali will do anything for a buck or two. You better believe it. You better believe it. I'll get knee pads on, get down on my knees for a buck or two. Anyway, so we're low in the chat here. It's going down to 6 viewers. What's happening? Right, guys, if you've any social media influence, get this the live stream shared. I'm going to stick it on my Facebook just now, see if I can get a few more people in the live chat. It's only 11:30. I'm in the mood for staying up a wee bit later tonight, so we'll see. We'll see if we can get a few more people in the live stream. Don't get me wrong, the thumbnail for a live stream is probably putting a few people off. They probably think, what sort of sick bastard is this? Gimp mass and buckfast. But who cares? Right, Facebook. I'll stick a link up on Facebook, see if we can get some more people on. Nah, in fear of losing future discounts or freebies. Rooksfoot, fuck it. Get it up. Get Colin slagged. There's a girl in my work, fucking, I'm not going to mention names or anything, a while ago, it's like, you couldn't even slag her, she go like crying and stuff, and yeah, it's pathetic. Especially in my line of work. You expect to be slagged every day, and people fucking, yeah. In the army, it was all about constant slagging every day, didn't matter what it was. I remember once, we got us all on parade, the company on parade. They said, everybody who has a grandma who's still alive, take a step forward. So obviously, fucking maybe 80% of people still had grandmas who took a step forward. The sergeant major walked in, he looked at everybody and he spoke to one guy and says, you take a step backwards. He's like, why? He said, take a step backwards. And the guy reluctantly takes a step backwards. And he's looking at him and says that, you need to phone your mother, your grandmother's died. It was just like so cold. Everybody take a step forward if your grandmother's alive. And he walks up to one guy and says, you take a step backwards. And he's like looking at her like, what? She's like, you need to phone your mother, your grand's died. Fucking cold as fuck. No pulling somebody aside, but yeah. The army was like that, they're just so cold and unemotional. I remember once, a guy who's meant to be on guard duty the weekend, but he sort of went absent, and he came back in the Monday morning, and he was pulled into Sergeant Major's office and all that, and they're like, so why did you go absent? He's like, my missus, she did a miscarriage and I had to go home, see her and all that, blah blah blah. And usually a lot of jobs would be understanding that, so here comes the Sergeant Major, he's like, so why did you go absent? He's like, I just said to you, my missus is dead a miscarriage, had to go home. And he's like, and? That's not an explanation, give me an explanation. He's like, and he went fucking mental, he threw the desk up and he went scatty. He's like, and? What's your explanation? He said, my missus had a miscarriage. In the army, it was sort of cold, it's like, just so cold. I think one of my worst memories in the army was some guy who was, he just couldn't hack it in the army and stuff, and he tried to get out several times and he'd done all the usual stuff. He said he was gay, and they said, don't care, you're still staying in. At the time it was illegal to be gay in the army, and yeah, he said, I've been smoking hash, it was illegal to take drugs in the army, and still wouldn't let him out because they knew this guy wanted to get out. And one day I was in the barrack guard in the camp, we got a call saying some guy was going mental. We ran upstairs, and this boy, literally, we ran up his 4 days off of the barrack guard, and he was in the corridor. He's like, I want out the army, I don't like it here, blah blah blah. I said, look, calm down, and he slit his wrist right in front of us, and the way he slit his wrist, the blood was spraying all over the corridors, and he was just basically standing there, and it was like white, the walls were white, they were just getting sprayed in blood. It was horrific. And we had to just basically rugby charge him and try and get pressure on the wounds, and yeah, it was horrific. The army's not for everybody. Some people went to extreme measures just to get out. I don't know, some people think, I don't know what they think, but they join the army, they think this and that, but yeah. Hey, sorry, I've just been ranting on for a while there, yeah. Right guys, if you're looking in the background, come on, say hello. The chat's dried up a wee bit. Come on, say hello. You don't want to listen to me ranting and raving about he got out for. Yeah, he eventually did get out for, yep. Although he owed me £40 to get out, he still owed me £40 a guy. He owed me £40 on a TV. I lent him my TV and he fucked off for the TV. Such is life. Right guys, I'm going to get 10 minutes and I'm going to cut off. I'm going to go into a new live stream where I'm going to play copyright music and get your tunes on of choice. In fact, I won't even put a link up for a live stream on Facebook just now. I'll wait till I've finished. So when's the next camp? If not this weekend, Ali? 2 weeks time. Possibly next weekend. If I can get the wee man out camping next weekend, I'm going to go out next weekend. But as I said, tomorrow I'm out in a search. I need to find these caves. I want to do a part 2 for the caves. Yeah, definitely I need a part 2 for the caves. Last time, obviously it was a bit of a joke. You seen me hopping about in camera and stuff, and I ended up camping at the waterfalls. So yeah, I'm going to go and recce the caves out tomorrow. I need to find out exactly where they are, so it all runs smooth for the video. I don't think I'll get my boy camping in the caves, but if he's up for it next weekend, I'll probably just be camping somewhere I've been before. But yeah, in 2 weeks time, the caves, I'm camping in a cave. Cheap date. What are you thinking? Back to ground there? Brooksfoot, I'm easy. Ground dwelling, hammock camping, I'll do it all. But I said, I've only really got one functioning air mat just now, and it's the Neo Air X Lite. And I don't particularly like that. Don't get me wrong, it's a good R value, it's lightweight, blah blah blah, but yeah, it's not the comfiest mat. I don't care about the noise. Just once I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping. But yeah, every other air mat I've got is fucked. They all seem to be going down on me. I know, cliche, going down on me. But yeah, OE Extraverse and a few others I bought for Timu and stuff. I really want to get a thick air mat. I did have a budget for it, but yeah, bills and stuff took over, and yeah, can't afford fuck all now. So if the weather's brutal, it could either be magical or a nightmare. Worried to put women off. It could be a night. Rooksfit's the UK. What's the worst you're going to get? Fucking -5, 6, 7. You're not going to die. People always say that. It's like fucking worst weather, this and that, blah blah blah. It's the UK you're staying in, fuck's sake. MD can survive a night in UK weather. Even at the worst of UK weather, -10, you can survive a night. You might have a bit of mild hypothermia if you're not prepared, but I'm prepared. People over exaggerate things in the UK. You're going to survive one night in a cave, wherever it is, blah blah blah. They all go down eventually. Just thermarest to replace them when they do. Yep, exactly, mate. South Coast at the doors, hashtag crisp packet. Crisp packet, that's what you used to call the old waterproofs we used to have in the army before we got the Gore-Tex ones. I think I've actually still got a set of waterproof trousers, and we called them crisp packets because they definitely weren't stealthy. Half the times in the army you get soaking wet whether you were on operations or whatever, because you brought these things out. If you're trying to crawl up on a position, it was like a crisp packet. You could hear you from a mile away. So we ended up, yeah, it was just a case of get fucking wet, get wet, get your dry clothes, get your dry clothes on, get your wet clothes in your sleeping bag with you, because yeah, if you're trying to crawl up on an enemy wearing the old waterproofs, before the Gore-Tex came in, with the crisp packet waterproofs they used to call in the army, yeah, they carry you a mile away trying to crawl up them. It used to rustle, the noise it made was something horrendous, so we're all told, never ever wear your fucking waterproofs on operations, never wear your waterproofs, because yeah, the enemy would hear you coming a mile away. I've got that waterproof top, DPM-tastic. Yeah, it looks good, but yeah, makes a lot of noise, makes too much noise. Gore-Tex a lot better, Gore-Tex a lot better. I need to get myself a pair of DPM Gore-Tex. None of this MTP pish. MTP's alright, but yeah, DPM's fucking ideal for British woodland. Disrupted pattern material. Multi-terrain pattern, yeah, if you're going out in the desert and stuff, but yeah, for British woodland, DPM, amazing. I've still got a full set of DPM, but I don't like wearing it, because yeah, I don't want to be reliving my army past. I've got DPM trousers and a DPM jacket. Don't want to be one of these fucking ex-army guys that used to go on about army stuff all the time. 10 quid charity shop. No, you see people selling you talk about the old stuff, Rooksfit, the old stuff. I've seen people selling the Gore-Tex Army, just the top for like £40. DPM G-string. You get me one of them and send me them. I'll wear a DPM G-string my next camp. Hey guys, it's 11:45, 8 people still viewing. I'm going to cut the live stream off, then I'm going to go into another live stream. I'm going to play copyright music. Anybody wants to play music, have a bit of a party. Nah, my jacket. Tenner. I can't read that. Charity shop. Yeah, if you want to jump back on, I'm going to be back on in a couple of minutes. Yeah, and then you can play your copyright music. Just now, guys, catch you later. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. I'll be back on in 2 minutes. Keep an eye on your YouTube.